Hi, Larry James, SpeakerLarry.com. Video number 28. These are just a list of things I want you to consider about yourself when you're doing business. When you're starting your business, I want you to consider these activities or these things, okay? Number one, are you an active listener? Are you listening to what is said as well as what's not said when you're speaking with someone? Because a lot of times the most valuable information is what's not being said. So make sure you pay attention to that. Another thing is accountability. Do you hold someone responsible for what they say they're going to do? If you're not holding someone responsible, then that means you're allowing them to not be someone that you can count on. Now, flip it over. Are you being someone who's responsible? When you commit to something, do you see it through? Do you follow it through? Be honest. These are very important. And if you're not following through on what you're committing to, start to do that. If you're not going to do it, do not commit to it. Don't waste someone else's time and don't waste your time. You'll see a shift in your life. Another thing I want to talk about is affirmations. Validation or a praise that a person gives you, how do you respond to that? Are you overjoyed? Or does it inflate your ego? Or are you just okay? You just know that you did a good job on purpose. So whether someone gives you praise or not, you're satisfied with what you did, right? That's the way you should think. Because everybody's not going to give you praise, and sometimes people give you praise for other motives or other alternatives. Now, another thing I want you to consider is content versus the process. Rather than just discussing the events or the content of the day, identify repeating patterns, things like procrastination, defensiveness, or self-sabotage. Do you find yourself doing that during the day on any level? You can feel those things if you pay attention to what's going on with you. You just kind of slow down a little bit and feel. Are you sabotaging your own self? And finally, ask yourself these types of questions to get a better understanding of yourself. Ask yourself open-ended questions. Are you familiar with the term open-ended? Open-ended means questions that you can't answer with a yes or a no. And they normally start out with how, when, where, what, and why. When you start a question with those words, a person can't answer with a yes or a no. They have to give you an answer. So consider that and get a feeling of what you're feeling. SpeakerLarry.com.